Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome inside the Schwann Super Rink in Blaine, Minnesota. I'm Chet Yoder. It's time for Shreveport Mudbugs hockey. So glad to have you with us here for the Landers Dodge Jeep Chrysler and Ram pregame show. Game one of a 4-4 stretch for the Mudbugs here in Minnesota. Mudbugs came in last night ready, rejuvenated, and ready to continue the success after their sweep over the New Mexico Ice Wolves last weekend. It'll be the Mudbugs and the Chippewa Steel. This is a Steel team that took care of the Janesville Jets, scoring 10 goals in 2 games combined last weekend. They're 2-0 coming in from the Midwest, and the Mudbugs, of course, coming in from the South at 2-0. We'll talk to head coach Jason Soupy Campbell after these messages, get his thoughts on last weekend and tonight's matchup coming up. This is the Landers Dodge Jeep Chrysler and Ram pregame show. You're listening to Shreveport Mudbugs hockey.
From diving lessons with certified trainers to gearing up in the proper dive gear, Scuba Ventures has just what you need to begin your diving adventures. Hey, it's Jordan Fader. Explore the underwater world with us. Whether you dream of seeing all the colorful fish of the sea or simply want to feel the rush of the open water, we can turn your dream into reality. Learn to dive and take trips with us to Cozumel, Curacao, and Roatan. We offer a full spectrum of underwater classes from scuba, snorkeling, open water diving, boat diving, and more. Call us now at 318-222-3483 or log on to scubaventures.com.
Janice Watt and General Financial Advisors are excited to support our 2019-2020 Shreveport Mudbugs hockey. Their experienced staff are ready to assist you with your tax, accounting, and financial needs from birth until retirement, including life insurance. Call Janice at 318-219-4188 and set up an appointment. Your consultation is free, or log on to gfapartners.com. We are here for you. Go Mudbugs! Securities and investment advisory services offered through Royal Alliance Associates, Inc., member FINRA SIPC, and registered investment advisor. Generational Financial Advisors is a marketing name.
Welcome back into the Landers Dodge Jeep Chrysler and Ram pregame show, now joined by head coach Jason Soupy Campbell. And coach, a nice weekend against New Mexico, obviously a sweep, winning 2-0 and 6-1. I guess the kind of the polar of two kind of opposite scores that you'd probably be satisfied with. I mean, overall getting the two wins, the 4 points. Overall a nice weekend, I would say.
Yeah, it was a good weekend, I thought New Mexico was a good hockey team. They're fast and challenged us that way, and they played physical too. So it was a good, fast, physical South Division hockey game that I thought we responded well both nights for the most part, and definitely good to get 2 wins under your belt. But again, you look at it and there's a lot of things we need to tidy up, and guys understand that. They're pretty humble about what happened that weekend, and know we got a lot of work to do moving forward.
I know you refer to him as Smithers, Jacob Smith, a couple of goals. Obviously that one getting top play of the week. Great goal coming out of the box. Just talk about his performance.
Yeah, we didn't really know exactly what we were going to get with him, had a good scouting report on him and stuff like that, and you trust those people, and he came in and he quietly goes about his business on the ice, has a little bit of a grit to his game too, that people will start to notice if they really pay attention to him, but he's got some good skill and nice finishing touch that he has as well. So he's kind of the full package right now, and we just hope to continue to grow him, and he continues to have a great work ethic and continue to bring even more and more of a leadership role and work ethic and contributing as time goes on. But so far we're real happy with him and excited to see what he can bring to Mudbugs hockey this year.
Balboa did his job last Friday picking up the shutout. Richie Perrant nearly has a shutout of his own. I thought he was very sharp in net. I mean, to have back-to-back net performances like that, it's got to be, I guess, at least comforting for the soul. He's through 2 games.
Yeah, again, a good start in net. Balboa saw some action last year, not a ton, but he saw some, and then Richie, he didn't get to see much action. He practiced a lot and busted his butt, ended up getting a lot more action with El Paso and won a championship there, so it was a really good experience for him, and really to start the season, I thought they both looked pretty composed and pretty comfortable, not too many jitters and stuff like that, so a great start for both goaltenders, and again, long road to go, but it's a good start.
What do we know about Chippewa Steel?
Well, I think they're going to be fast. I think they're going to come hard. I think they've got some gifted, skilled players. I don't know how physical they are, but I'm sure that it doesn't matter how big these guys are. They're just going to compete no matter what, and that'll be a challenge for us. We're a bigger team, but we'll see how our feet hold up and our speed hold up in these bigger ice surfaces here in Minnesota, and it'll be a great challenge for us. We're in for four tough games, including our first one against Chippewa.
How tricky is that first period? Just factoring there was no morning skate, you had the long bus ride, you're kind of coming in here tonight, to play. How big is that first period? Does your goaltender have to be even bigger? Do you expect maybe just a little bit of sluggishness to start?
No, I don't expect it. That's what warm-up is for. You don't get a pregame skate. They need to be getting rid of that crap in warm-up. And they know we had a pregame, or we had a skate yesterday, and the message right at the beginning of practice was nobody cares about your excuses. So let's just get ready to practice hard here and have a good day. And same goes for tonight. Nobody cares. Chippewa sure as heck doesn't care what happened to us today or what we're doing or anything like that. And neither does anybody else that's coming here to watch these guys play, and frankly, I don't care. No excuses. They just need to get ready to go. They got a big game to play, and they're hockey players, and they need to act like it.
What's the biggest key for your team to beat this deal?
We need to play connect hockey. We need to tighten up our D zone, play simple hockey. Just let the puck do the work and communicate with your teammates and work as a unit. And hopefully if we can do that consistency for 60 minutes, we'll be in good shape after that.
Coach, thanks for the time and good luck tonight.
Thank you, Chet Yoder.
We'll have more after these messages on the Landers Dodge Jeep Chrysler and Ram pregame show. This is Shreveport Mudbugs Hockey.
Hey, this is Chet Yoder, voice of the Mudbugs. DeFada and Associates Investigative and Risk Analysis Services has been conducting professional private investigations for over 20 years. They offer a full range of services to both individuals and businesses. Whether you need an investigator for a personal matter like a child custody case or you suspect an internal theft problem with your business, DeFada and Associates has the experience, training, and knowledge to get you the information you need. Call Jerry today at 318-635-9944 to talk about your case or visit them online at defadapi.com.
Sterling Dental Center is a proud partner of the Shreveport Mudbugs. I'm Dr. Emil Janu, and my experienced staff and I will handle all your dental needs, from routine cleanings, x-rays, cavities, toothaches, and more, with the best and safest treatment out there. We are a family here at Sterling Dental Center, and we treat our patients like family. We welcome many forms of insurance. Come get your next dental appointment at Sterling Dental Center in Shreveport by calling 318-688-1040 or logging on to sterlingdentalshreveport.com.
Welcome back into the Schwann Super Rink here in Blaine, Minnesota. Mudbugs hockey tonight brought to you by Tantrum Hair Design LLC. Get the best haircut in town at Tantrum Hair Design LLC at 3806 East Texas Street in Bossier City. Miss Dina Ducote, Kirby Rogers are good friends at their friendly staff. Will get your head on straight. Just call 318-742-7613. Both teams ready to take on their ice. Coach Soupy having an elegant conversation with the officials, as he tends to do every night. As the Mudbugs and the Chippewa Steel ready to take the ice. We still do not have starting lineups, so we'll get to those out to you as soon as we can. It's a little bit of a different setup here at the NHL Showcase. But we're so glad to have each and every one of you with us. Just said hi to David Brazil's dad, Coach Joel, in the house, and the whole family tuned into my right. Good to have the Brazils in the house, and they just made it in time. They had about a adventurous drive from Michigan. All the coaches behind the benches along with their staffs as the Mudbugs now come out, and we will get the starting lineups brought to you by Scuba Ventures in just a second. The Chippewa Steel are the road team. The Mudbugs are the home team tonight. Mudbugs have 2 home games, so to speak, and then 2 road games in this neutral site. Mudbugs in their white jerseys, the home ones with the teal. Your starting lineups for the Chippewa Steel. At center will be number 28, Killian Kiker Olsen. At right wing will be number 16, Jacob Dirks. And at left wing will be Connor Schmuel. On defense will be number 7, Alex Schwab. And on the right will be Spencer Euler, the former Mudbug. The goaltender will be Emor Simikalov. The Chippewa Steel head coached by Carter Foguth. Assistant coach Connor White. We'll get you the Mudbug starting lineups after the national anthem is played for us. The Scuba Venture starting lineups for Jason Soupy Campbell, Shreveport Mudbugs. At center will be number 8, Jacob Smith. On the left wing will be number 22, Tim Koklachev. And on the right wing will be number 14, Anton Rupsov. On defense will be number 16, the captain, David Brazil. And on the right side will be Ryan Dickinson. Getting the start in nets, the Air Force commit from Colorado Springs, Colorado, who had the shutout last Friday, number 35, Mason Balboa. The Mudbugs will skate from right to left in the opening frame, brought to you by Generational Financial Advisors. The Scuba Venture starting lineups for all your scuba needs. Go to 231 Mount Zion Road in Shreveport or log on to scubaventures.com. Tonight's opening puck drop brought to you by Landers Dodge Jeep Chrysler and Ram. It'll be Jacob Smith and Killian Olsen at center ice. Once again, the Chippewa Steel goaltender Igor Samikolov. That is a very, very tongue-twisting name, and we'll get to that as best we can. And here we go. The puck is dropped, and we're underway. Face-off won there by Smith. Now over to the near side there to Brazil. He'll bank it off the near side boards. Picked up there by the Steel, and they'll just dump it in for the first time into the Mudbug zone. Dickinson will tap it over to Brazil. He'll let it go there for Koklachev. He'll try to flick it out. Kept in there by Euler. Banging it out there is Smith. Now along the half boards it goes. Killian Olsen was trying to grab it. Stolen away there by Brazil. And Brazil wants to run right into the Steel zone. He goes right into the neck of the Steel. Thrown in front. Oh, we had Rupsov in front trying to pick it up. It was tipped away there by number 7. That's Alex Schwab. Now along to that far corner. Mudbugs trying to hold the zone. They have it along the far half wall. Puck now kicked around, right back out to center it goes. That's number 16, Jacob Dirks. He's one of the star players of this Steel team. One thing that the Shreveport Mudbugs have to watch out for. He's had 5 points in the opening weekend. Touched off the stick there of Witherspoon in deep. Oh, trying to find Witherspoon's stick. That would have been plenty of space for an opening scoring chance. Picked up there now by the Sheriff, Sam Miller. Now he goes onto the near half wall. Trying to get it out there was Visbelis. Visbelis lined up with Witherspoon and Dawson Chirino. Up around now to the near side there as the aforementioned Chirino gains the blue line there from the left side. He'll work it in now behind the cage. He's got it along the end boards now, getting hassled with there by Johnny Druskinis. He's lined up with Luke Farthing. That's the blue line there for the Steel on the ice right this moment. Now off the far end boards, along to the far side it goes there to Farthing. He tries to chisel it out. Mudbugs trying to bang it around and hold the zone. They will. And now losing a handle and control on it there was Witherspoon as he takes it back out to center. Puck now lobbed back into the Chippewa Steel zone, and Jason Soupy Campbell gets a wholesale line change. Warren Nattyshak now checks in. He's lined up there with Reese Francis and Carson Nichols. Off the far side board, slowed down there by Balboa now to my right. He'll go to the near side, trying to find Francis. Now tries to flip it up ahead there to Natty Shack. Gets taken away there by number 27. That's Michael Black. He tried to bomb it in, but it tipped and deflected out of play. Tonight's first period brought to you by Generational Financial Advisors. For more information on planning your life's needs from college to retirement, you can call Janice Wan at 318-219-4188 or log on to gfapartners.com. Security Investment Advisory Services are offered through Royal Alliance, member FINRA SIPC, and registered investment advisor. Generational Financial Advisors is a marketing name. Shreveport wins the faceoff. They go to the near side there. Finds the stick of Gerard. He's lined up there with Gockler. The Georgia native goes to the far side. Mudbugs can't hammer it out. Tipped. Oh, try to get it on net. It went just wide. Now Francis to Gockler. Gockler will throw it back over to Gerard. He'll swing it around the far side boards. Natty Shack will just nip it right back out to center. Good job there by the Mudbugs to get it out of trouble. Now picked up there by Gerard. He'll send it back into his own zone and carefully toss it on over to Gockler. Gockler trouble handling it. On the pursuit there is Braden Dorfman. And that backhander deflects out of play and will hold this puck in the Mudbug zone. Dorfman with Isaac Moberg and Ian Famulak is your third line for the steal. Mudbugs with lots of returners and lots of new faces. They feel like they got a good makeup this year to make some noise in the playoffs, just as they did last year, and maybe go perhaps a little bit farther. Face-off won there by Shreveport. They send it around to the far side. Hammered out there by Smiley. Gets it back out to center. Now picked up there by the steal. They have it up across center. That's Dirks. Intercepted there by Brazil. He'll go to the far side. Flip it up ahead and now banged in there by Weber. Weber lined up with Smiley and Fetchko. Fetchko now gets tied up along that near side. And Brazil's got to get back to defend. And here comes the pursuit there of Olsen. Olsen and Dirks crisscross along to the far side. There is Olsen trying to get a puck on net. Good job defending there by Dickinson. Quick wrister. Hit the post with the shot. Oh, the steal came that close. Here comes Euler, the former Mudbug. Delved in deep now to Olsen. Now to the near corner it goes. Back up top to Euler. Euler a drive. And a right pad stop made there by Balboa. Another shot trickling on net. And it's picked up there by Brazil and cleared back out of the zone. Oh boy, steal oh so close, but they rocked the steal on that attempt. Puck now is dumped in to the Chippewa zone. Wholesale line change here for the Bugs. The steal along to the near side, off the near side boards, picked up there by Hayes, and Hayes will check it in deep into the Mudbug zone. That's Devin Hayes lined up with Brendan Ogle and Ryan Kirchhoff. Here's a chance here for Rupsoff. He's got his buddy Koklichev. Oh, to Koklichev. Quick shot. They score! That was Koklichev in front. The Russian Bear able to bang that baby home. And the Mudbugs lead 1-0. 3:59 into this baby. Koklichev from Rupsoff. Bang, bang. Mudbugs up 1-0. And for Koklichev, goal number 2 on the year. And it comes from his Russian partner and buddy, Anton Rupsoff. It'll be Rupsoff's gets the only assist. It's 1-0 Mudbugs. Back the other way now. Worked into the near side. Banged up. Good job there by Miller to seal up his man. It's a 1-0 lead for the Bugs. Good start to this one as Farthing was closed up. Uh-oh. Bad turnover. Quick wrister. And Balboa smothers it up as he threw it right into the pads. That was Braden Dorfman. Boy, what a great start for Mudbugs hockey. Just what they wanted. You always have concerns after a long and lengthy bus ride that the Mudbugs endured yesterday. You know Coach Soupy was very adamant in his pregame show. He said, no excuses, cut the crap, and let's get to hockey. And here they come, thrown in front. Oh, that was Vizbelis. Now to the near corner it goes. Quick shot there by Gerard, and it's blocked in front. Tripped up there. Along to the near side there was Chirino. And now Rich Perrant telling Balboa to get off. Penalty coming up. Delayed extra attacker time. Quick shot there by Witherspoon. Save made there by Sammy Koloff. Now back up top it goes. Extra attacker time here for the Mudbugs to the far corner. Thrown in deep there to Witherspoon. Witherspoon beyond that. Quick wrister save made there by Sammy Koloff. And a nice job there by the Mudbugs going right through the zone. There was Visbelis, the Riga Latvia native. And the Mudbugs will go on the Swepco power play. Mudbugs power play, very good in the opening weekend as far as an opening weekend is concerned. And here they go, and the faceoff is won there by the Mudbugs, but played back out of the zone. Now to the near side it goes there to Gerard. He'll send it back to Gockler. Gockler now sends it up ahead. They'll set up shop. That's Jacob Smith. Quick wrister and a glove save made there by Sammy Koloff. And he'll hold on to it. 1-0 lead for the Mudbugs on the goal from Koklachev. Face off now in the left wing circle. Send around off the far side boards and down the length of the ice. Power play unit at about 30% to open up, and that's pretty good 2 games in. Now off the far side boards, they'll send it in deep there to Smiley. Smiley now has Visbelis with him. He'll send it around the near side boards. Now playing it there at the left point there is Dickinson. He couldn't get it in deep. Intercepted there by Dirks, and Dirks will just dump it in all the way down the length of the ice. Now Miller, one of the newer Mudbucks. To the right, he goes in deep there to Witherspoon. Witherspoon trying to will it in off the far side boards, kept in there by Miller. Miller has it to Dickinson. Dickinson in the inner circle, quick shot, and blocked in front there by Dirks. And now the Steel have it, and that's Killian Olsen, who will work it in deep now to the Mudbug zone along the near side. Miller now has it along the far side. Miller gallops in. Now he goes into the left point. He'll just dump it in. Whirl it in there for Koklachev, the goal scorer tonight. Now to the far half wall. Smithers tries to hold the zone. Smith now to Koklachev. Smith now tied up. That was Koklachev now. Rustled up there with Berezowski, and we got a penalty coming up. And I think it's going against Dickinson. Looks like checking from behind is the call on Dickinson. And the Brighton, Michigan native will sit for 2, and that'll wipe out the Mudbug Swepco power play. Face off there to the right of Balboa, won there by the Bugs. They have it along the near side, played off the near side boards. Black now will send it on over to Euler. Euler now works it in. He'll spin it in to the Mudbug zone. Now Gerard to his right, to the far side. Puck now lobbed all the way down off the near side boards. Gerard's going to go chase it down. Oh, it's going to be icing. That play had a beautiful design to it. Had Gerard been able to catch up to that baby, it is a 1-0 Shreveport lead. On the goal from the Russian Bear, Timofey Koklachev. From the Russian Rat, Anton Rubtsov. Face off now to the right of Balboa. Now it's a power play for the Steel, so the penalty kill unit gets on. They killed off all their penalties last weekend. Quick shot, save made, rebound chance. Pad stop, another rebound chance. Pops over the crossbar, Balboa. Balboa under duress there 3 times in a row. Now to the far corner it goes. Mudbugs trying to Get it out of the zone. Now to the near corner it goes, and Gockler will kiss it off the near side window and down the length of the ice. Coach Soupy telling his guys, get off. Let's get a wholesale line change. 12-10 remaining here in the opening frame. It's brought to you by Generational Financial Advisors. To the near side it goes there to Jacob Dirks. Here comes Dirks. Thrown in front. He tried a centering feed. He got blocked. Now to the far corner it goes, and they'll set it up back up top to Dirks. Dirks got Black behind him. Flips it over to Black. Black now will lay it across there to Dirks. Now to the far side. Black now at the point. Holds the zone. Delved in deep. Touch to go. There to Olsen. Olsen now has it from the far corner. Olsen to Dirks. Dirks now to Black. Black now kicked around a bit. Now over to Black. They try to delve it in deep there to Olsen. It got blocked, and now Brazil tries to clear it. Swung and missed, and unable to clear it there was Procopio. Gio Procopio, the brother of Dom, now in deep. Down to 15 seconds remaining on this penalty kill. Brought to you by First Choice Personnel. Behind Balboa, can the Mudbugs get it out of the zone? That's Weber. Weber now skates it up. He's got a chance here. He's going to run with Procopio. 3-on-2. Here comes Brazil. Quick wrister. Stick save made there by Sammy Koloff. That's a good play design there, shorthanded, and we're back to 5-on-5 hockey. 10:55 remaining here in the first. It's a 1-0 lead for the home team. That's Shreveport. Fresh skaters here for Coach Soupy as he's screaming out words of encouragement behind that bench. He also added a lecture there for Gio Procopio on how to hold the stick when you're trying to clear a puck out. Druskinis behind the cage of Sammy Koloff of the Steel. Now galloping up the ice. Druskinis off the far side boards. Taken away there by Rupsov. Rupsov kicks it back over to his stick. Now to the near side it goes. Behind the cage. Rupsov skates up the ice. Rupsov has Koklachev with him. Rupsov from the far corner has it. Thrown back. It's a quick one-timer. They score! Quick laser beam shot from the high slot from Davis Gockler. And the Mudbugs lead 2-0. Time of the goal, 9:55 of the first. They didn't even see Gockler come into the zone. And he snipes one past Sammy Koloff, and the Mudbugs have a 2-0 lead. That's 2 assists now for Rupsov. Now thrown in front of Balboa. Now to the far side it goes. Now the far corner, quick wrister, sealed up there by Balboa. Great start to this one as the Mudbugs lead by a pair. Now to the far side it goes. Here comes Sherino. Sherino gonna muscle his way in with every bit of strength he's got. He was looking for help behind him. Now to the near side goes, flipped way up in the air, look out. Looks like it went near the Brazil family to my right. Everybody's okay, that's good. And we're still at a 2-0 lead. Remember, Gockler from Rupsov at 9:55. That followed Koklachev's second from Rupsov at 3:59. Mudbugs up by a pair. But you know what they say about 2-goal leads in hockey? It's always sticky. Always a sticky lead. Face-off won there by Shreveport. Natty Shack now just kind of punches it in to the Steel zone. Now the far side, stolen away there by Druskinis. Chipped away there by Schmuel. Now taken away there by Smith. He's got help there by Francis. Now in front of the cage there, tripped up. Looked like Francis got a handle there of Farthing. And it looks like the steal came in offside. This faceoff will come just in front of the Mudbugs blue line. Now off the near side board, sent around to the far corner. Smiley kicking it around a bit. In there with him there is Ludwig messing with his rhythm. Steele has it off the near side boards. Chasing after it there is Godovets. Taken away there by the Mudbugs. They'll wheel it around the far side. Trying to slap it out of the zone there is Weber. Now thrown up in front there is Fetchko. Fetchko with a little spinorama, but he couldn't get a feet on it. Now back the other way. Here comes Godovets. Godovets now over to Lindstrom. Quick shot goes wide. Lindstrom was hassled with there by the blue line of the Mudbugs. Now the puck now. Just drubbed into the Steel zone. Down to 7.5 to go here in the opening frame. Goals by Koklachev and Gockler. Bugs 2, Steel nothing. Wines, fires! And that's Weber who goes wide. From the far circle, Mudbugs have it. Smiley a blast. Glove save made there by Samikoloff. It was going wide, but he wants a face-off, and I don't blame him. Good crowd still filing in here to rink number 2 of the Schwann Super Rink. Glad to be back in Blaine, Minnesota. This is my 3rd showcase. The Mudbugs 4th in the North American Hockey League. Mudbugs last year went 1-3 in the showcase, but the year before that, the year they won the Robertson Cup, they were 4-0. Back up top now to Girard. Girard now from the high point there to Rupsov. Rupsov will rattle it in deep there to Smith for Smith to grab. Now in pursuit there is Koklachev, but the Steel have it. Thrown down to the near side. Here comes Dorfman. Dorfman's pass broken up there by Girard. Gockler now misses it. Quick one-timer blocked in front. Good job there by Rupsov blocking a shot. Now to the near side, it goes there to Koklachev. Over to his buddy there, Rupsov. Rupsov's got it. Drop back pass there to Smith. Smith now from the far corner. Smith now curls back, waiting for some fresh skaters. On over to Rupsov. Fires. Oh, he fanned on it. Boy, the puck now starting to bounce up on Rupsov. Now back the other way. Here comes number 25. That's Famulak. Famulak trying to center. That was Moberg cutting through the slot. Now cut back the other way. Here comes Witherspoon. Witherspoon lost control the puck. Now he's able to stick handle his way back onto the puck. He's got the biscuit. He's got Sherino with him. That's his roommate. Now to the near corner it goes. Sherino now along the end boards. Sherino now doing some dirty work down low. He's got Vizbelis up with him. Now back to the right point. That was Dickinson trying to delve it in deep, but that puck deflected out of play. Good work there by Sherino, though, and Witherspoon to make something out of nothing and able to get that puck in deep. They will force a face-off. Coach Soupy will take that any day of the week. The captain on the ice for the Mudbugs, that's Brazil. Battle at, and face-off was won there by Nichols in deep there to Francis. Francis unable to handle it. Reese the Beast. Francis now has the puck. Francis from the far corner. He's got Nichols in front of the cage. Now Nichols along the near corner. Nichols now behind the cage. Will drop it off there to Natty Shack. Natty Shack skates up now to the left point. Try to work it in deep. He'll delve it in deep there for Nichols. The Allen Park native along now to the far corner. Thrown in front. Can the Mudbugs hold the zone? They will not. And Natty Shack will take it back out to the neutral zone. Natty Shack now gets hauled down. He got his stick tied up there. I believe that was Dirks in his grill. Now the puck is just sent back in with 5.5 to go here in the first. It's a 2-0 Mudbugs lead. Now worked in behind the cage. Weber tried to grab it. Taken away there by Chippewa. Off the near side boards, down the length of the ice. Trying to chase it down there was Godovets. He did. Godovets has it. Godovets now from the top of the circle. Back up top to Euler. Here comes Euler now from the near circle. Through the slot. Quick shot there by Godovets. Easily sticked aside there by Balboa. Now to the far corner it goes there for Procopio. He'll send it back over to Dickinson, and Dickinson wants to settle it down. On over to Brazil. The captain sends it along there to Procopio, back to Brazil. Brazil now to Dickinson. Dickinson now up across center. He'll tap it off the near side boards. Too far there for Weber. Now taken there by Euler. Euler now sends it up across. Bad pass gone awry. Fetchko now will fire it in deep. He's got Procopio behind the cage. Procopio now sticking with it. Procopio now behind the cage. Now to the far corner goes there to Weber. Weber now from the far half wall. He'll skate in now, working in deep. Along that far corner there is Fetchko. Back up top to Miller, and Miller couldn't handle the bouncing puck. It's starting to get a little snowy on the ice. Now back onto the blue line. On over to Rubtsov. Rubtsov says, let's go again. Now he'll take a U-turn back. The Sheriff now. Sam Miller off the near side boards over to Rubtsov. Rubtsov now stays with it along the left side. He'll work it in deep there to Koklachev. Koklachev now along the end boards. He gets taken down there by Euler. I'm not sure how he did that. Now a stick goes flying into the air. They want to get that out of the way. Now from the far corner, Koklachev sitting on his man. We got a little bit of a scissor job along that far corner. Now from the far half wall, Koklachev, the big old bear, just sitting on the biscuit. Now the puck now squeezed out loose along the near side. Here's a 3-on-2. Quick wrister! And a paddle stop made there by Balboa. Back up top, it goes to Black. Black, a shot tipped on net. Tricky stop, but Balboa made it. Now from the far corner, Vizbel is trying to zip it out. He can't. Trouble along the far half boards. Mudbugs kicking it around a bit. And now off the near side boards, up ahead, trying to find Vizbela's stick. Too close there as Olsen intercepts. And now Wilson has it off the near side boards. Too far there for Vizbel, so it'll go all the way down. 3 minutes remaining here in the first. It's a 2-0 Mudbugs lead. Now to the near corner it goes. The steal will play it up ahead. Here's a burst of speed. Here comes Connor Smool. Intercepted now off the near side boards, trying to find Vizbelis. Vizbelis has it. Vizbelis now will just lob it up in the air. Now to the near corner it goes. Mudbugs chasing after it. Chirino's there. He's got his buddy Witherspoon with him. And the puck now kicked out of trouble and now picked up there by Farthing for the steal. He'll settle it down over to Connor Smool. Connor Smool now has it along the far corner. Up ahead there to Dirks. Dirks now has it. The dangerous Dirks behind the cage. Thrown in front. Quick shot. Fanned on. Rebound chance. The net is dislodged and the whistle comes on. That's a big whistle for Balboa as he was under duress and he was down and out there. So glad to see a couple of former Mudbugs in the house. Jacob Skolnick, Joel Frazee, a couple of former Mudbugs. Glad to have them with us. Said hello to them and, of course, shared our pleasantries from the Wisconsin River Falls confines. A couple of superstars. We miss them guys. And, of course, Jacob Skolnick, former roommate to Carson Nichols. I'm not sure how he handled that. Puck now ripped down the length of the ice. Penalty on the Mudbugs. It's on Witherspoon. 10 seconds gone by. 2:08 remaining here in the opening frame. And now taken in. Here is Lindstrom. Trying to set it up. They don't know where the puck is. It was tied up there in Dickinson's lap. And the puck is cleared out. Good job there by Dickinson to weak it out. Down to 1:45 remaining here in the first. 1:20 remaining on Witherspoon's infraction. Mudbugs 2, Steel nothing. A couple of goals from Koklachev and Gockler respectfully from 3:59 and 9:55. Time of the tallies here in the opening frame. Now to the far corner. Worked in deep. Now along to the near side there to Moberg. Moberg fanned on the pass, but he's able to hold it in. Natty Shack now along that near corner. Tied up there. Trying to squeeze it out there is Peters. He can't get it out. Played back up top to Black. Black's got it. That's Michael Black. Intercepted. Ricocheted back out to center. Nichols, he tried to find Natty Shack, and Natty Shack got impeded on trying to get on a break. Back the other way. Moberg over to the far side there to Olsen. Olsen skates in. Quick wrister. Save made there by Balboa. Now to the near side it goes. Black's got it. Black now from the point. On over to Dirks. Dirks now will work it in there to Olsen. Try to centering feed. Mudbugs can't clear, though. And Coach Soupy is livid behind that bench. Now to the near corner it goes. And the Mudbugs will be able to clear it down. Down to 35 seconds remaining now in this opening frame. It is a 2-0 lead, down to 8 seconds left on Witherspoon's infractions. He's ready to get out of the box. Here comes the steal from the far side. Dirk's a shot, sealed up there by Balboa. Down to 2 seconds. Now Witherspoon's out of the box. Another shot goes wide of Balboa. Now to the far side it goes. Picked up there by Lindstrom. And now Gockler going to settle it down. 10 seconds left. Mudbugs don't want to do anything stupid. Off the near side boards, right back out to center. Vizbelis has got it. Vizbelis now from the high circle. Maybe one last chance at the buzzer. They got to hurry, and that'll do it. Quick wrister save made there by Sammy Koloff on a shot there at the buzzer by Witherspoon. A good opening frame for the Mudbugs. And considering how long their bus ride was yesterday, I think they'll take a 2-0 lead happily into the locker room as they will regroup in the first intermission. Mudbugs 2, Steel nothing. Stick around for the Brookshire's Food and Pharmacy first intermission show. We'll talk to Mason Balboa after these messages. You're listening to Shreveport Mudbugs Hockey.
The Robertson Cup champion Shreveport Mudbugs know big goals lead to big wins. That's why State Farm agent Ben Tolis and his State Farm team are here to help you score a big goal with your home and auto insurance. It's a great call that saves you time and money. So go score the winning goal and score savings by combining your home and auto. It's just another way we're here to help your life go right. Call State Farm agent Ben Tolis today at 318-688-1522. That's 318-688-1522.
From diving lessons with certified trainers to gearing up in the proper dive gear, Scuba Ventures has just what you need to begin your diving adventures. Hey, it's Jordan Fader. Explore the underwater world with us. Whether you dream of seeing all the colorful fish of the sea or simply want to feel the rush of the open water, we can turn your dream into reality. Learn to dive and take trips with us to Cozumel, Curacao, and Roatan. We offer a full spectrum of underwater classes from scuba, snorkeling, open water diving, boat diving, and more. Call us now at 318-222-3483 or log on to scubaventures.com.
As a business owner, you know it's important to stay ahead of your competition to succeed. One dishonest employee providing poor customer service can send your business to the penalty box. DeFata & Associates has over 20 years of investigative experience that can help you monitor your employees and investigate losses that may be keeping you from reaching your goals. Whether you need GPS tracking, investigative shopping, integrity testing, or you're experiencing losses caused by theft, DeFata & Associates can help. Give them a call at 318-635-9944 or check out their website at defatapi.com for more information.
Welcome back into the Brookshire's Food and Pharmacy first intermission show here at the North American Hockey League Showcase in Blaine, Minnesota. Schwann Super Rink. We're now joined by one of my favorites, Mudbugs goaltender Mason Balboa. Balbs, first of all, thanks for the time. We do appreciate you joining us.
Thanks, Chuck. Or Chet, sorry. I love being on here.
Just talk about the shutout last weekend. 23 saves. I guess it would be one of those idealistic nights for you, Coach Soupy, to make the stops when you needed to, but not to get too peppered with the blue line in front of you.
Definitely. The team played great in front of me. A goaltender is only as good as the team in front of them, and the boys played really well. I think we got a really solid blue line this year, with a lot of returners, and then the new guys are really making stands and doing their thing, and I really appreciate all the stuff that the coaches do and have done to get us ready, and I think that we looked really solid the other night, and obviously the score reflected that. They didn't make me do much, so that's always nice.
What was your overall impression as far as New Mexico as a team? Because they are a new team, and the Mudbugs might have picked up 4 points, but some things probably had to stand at you as probably looking impressive.
Yeah, they were a pretty solid team. I think that they got shots whenever they could all over the ice. I think that first night, each team was still kind of feeling each other out, but then come that second night, we really kind of picked it up. But they got their chances. They're a great team, just like every team in the Southern Division is. I think that they got a great goaltender. I think Graziano played awesome that first night. Second night, he even played well too. But obviously, I think that they're a great team. I think that they have I think that they're going to be a tough opponent.
How are you different from Richie Perron, or are you guys different? Because you come up with the shutout, he nearly gets a shutout of his own, and you're sitting there watching, obviously, with a ringside seat for game number 2. Are you guys similar and different? Have you noticed that at all, the similarities and differences?
Definitely, there's always similarities and differences. I think we're we're pretty similar as far as, we both will do whatever it takes for the team to win. And I mean, Richie's a great kid. I love having Richie as a goalie partner. He's very supportive. I think that, we both really appreciate all the things that the guys have done for us and, playing in front of us. And I think we both think that the blue line's great. And, as far as differences go, I obviously, just little things here and there, little goalie technical stuff that I'm sure he sees and I see, and every goaltender is different, in their own way. But I think that he has we have similar attributes, but at the same time, it's like we have differences that make us both unique and good goaltenders.
You talk about the blue line. One of your good friends, David Brazil, gets announced as captain, and he gets to wear the C. I know everybody in the locker room respects that guy, and everybody loves him. Just talk about your impression when you first heard that Breezy was the captain.
I couldn't wipe the smile off my face. I think if anyone was going to deserve it, I think Dave was definitely one of the higher candidates. I mean, being a second-year guy, I think that Dave really just stands out as a leader. I think he's definitely one of the guys, in the locker room that I respect the most. I mean, this year it's a lot better, I think, in the locker room where everyone is kind of meshing, everything is kind of, everyone's getting along real well this year, and I think everyone respects everyone. So, like Coach had said at the coach's corner, I don't think it would have mattered whether we would have had 4 A's, 1 C, 2 A's, more A's, whatever it is. I think that each guy is gonna be a leader in his own way, and I think that everyone has something to bring to the table. But I was very happy for Dave. I think that he's worked very hard and he's improved a lot, and I think he's great in the community, and he's just everything that a captain should be, and I'm really proud of him.
Looking ahead to the showcase, it's a 4-4 dealio. Obviously, the goaltenders are going to be worked a little bit. Alex Tracy's been traded. We wish him the best in Johnstown. Just talk about, do you prepare yourself any differently from a normal game day opposed to now what you might think? You might have to go 2, 3, 4. You might have, you just don't know how busy the week's going to get for you.
Well, especially playing a 4-4, it's not something that goalies deal with every weekend. I think the most that either Richie and I will play back-to-back is 2 on a normal weekend. But, something happens. You never know what's going to happen as far as the goaltenders go. But, as far as preparation goes, I think it's really just a lot of just 4 or 5 days of just focusing on nothing but hockey. You really got to make sure you're recovering, drinking lots of water, getting food when you can, just really making sure that your body's ready for as much hockey as we're going to get to play, And with the amount of scouts that's in the stands and stuff, you just want to impress. So I think everyone, especially Richie and I, are doing everything that's necessary to make sure that we're both ready for these games.
We're talking to Mason Balboa, Mudbugs goaltender, here on the Brookshire's Food and Pharmacy First Intermission Show. I know one of your favorite hobbies is rock climbing, something that Corey O'Brien, our athletic trainer, does as well. Who's the better climber?
Well,
because you're from Colorado, so I'm thinking it's you.
Oh well, Corey's a great rock climber, definitely. I think I think he might have surpassed me. At first maybe I think I had a little edge on him, just having a little bit more experience. But he worked hard over the summer, and when I got my appendix taken out, I think he kind of just took the reins from me.
Is that a good workout?
Yeah, it's a good forearm workout, that's for sure. And core, because you got to keep yourself close to the wall, and it's not as much legs as you'd think. But honestly, it's more of a mental workout. It's like a big puzzle it's a physical puzzle, which I like.
Your mom and dad, obviously, big supporters of you. Last summer, did you do anything differently as far as your preparation going into this season?
Yes, definitely. I was on the ice 2 or 3 times a week, worked out every day as much as I could, obviously. And I just really wanted to make sure that I was getting better for this year, because I know that Richie was going to come back and he wants it, and all these other goaltenders want it, but I will, obviously I want it too. So I think that coaches have always told me that if I'm not putting in the work, then someone else is, So I got to kind of think about that, and no one's going to kind of outwork me. Is kind of the mentality that a lot of guys have came at this season with.
With your commitment to Air Force last season, how much contact do you have with them now? Is it just a periodically monthly updates? How does that work from somebody who doesn't know anything about it?
Air Force is pretty they're pretty invested, I guess, in all of their commits, kind of like lives, I guess you could say. So I usually hear from the coaches about once a week, just kind of seeing what's up and just saying hey. And I got a text about the football game coming up and just pictures and stuff, and about all the boys going through boot camp and stuff. And they're really open, so I always, whenever I have questions about the admissions process and stuff, it's a really lengthy admissions process. So whenever I have questions, they're usually right there to answer and stuff. So I mean, probably about once a week I hear from them, which is super nice. It's glad to know they haven't forgot about me.
Do you talk to any teammates that you're going to have on the Air Force team?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, definitely. I mean, we have a little group chat with all the boys. That was a good honor getting added into the group chat, which is nice. But yeah, one of the guys, Sam Brennan, is on Lone Star.
Yep.
So I mean, we play against him. I try to see him every time we go out to Lone Star just because he's a great kid.
What are you looking to study at Air Force?
Civil engineering.
Wow.
Yeah.
Now, some colleges don't allow athletes to do engineering because it's so much, but
Definitely.
You seem obviously a lot smarter than the rest.
Thank you. But I mean, Air Force is an engineering school. It's a science major school, so I think I'd be a little silly not to take advantage of that career path.
That's Mason Balboa. Thanks for the time, and good luck the rest of the way.
Awesome. Thanks, Chet.
We'll have more after these messages. This is the Brookshire's Food and Pharmacy First Intermission Show. You're listening to Shreveport Mudbugs Hockey. We do. Got a pretty good viewership. Welcome back into the Schwann Super Rink in Blaine, Minnesota. 2-0 lead for the Mudbugs on goals from Koklachev and Gockler. They'll take a 2-0 lead now going in to the Fata and Associates LLC second period. All your investigative and risk analysis services, personal matters, child custody cases, internal theft problems within your business, just call our main man, Jerry DeFata, at 318-635-9944 to talk about your case, or log on to defatapi.com. Be sure to join the Mudbugs next time they're at home, October 18th and 19th, Oktoberfest, including Wizard Night, October 19th. It'll be a lot of fun. Be sure to get your tickets by giving us a call at 318-636-7094 or logging on to mudbugshockey.com. What a great first period for Mudbugs hockey. Looking to continue here in the second. Play underway now. Face-off won there by the Steel as they're able to send it in deep into the Mudbug zone. Now spun around to that near half wall. Mudbugs on it there. That's Dickinson. Now the captain, Brazil. Brazil has it along the far corner, and he'll just flipper that puck up ahead there to Rupsoff, trying to pick it up. Taken away there by Schwab. And Steele will regain control. It's the stick of Euler. Euler has it now to his right. Euler now works it in deep as a blue liner. He gets checked hard there by Dickinson behind the cage of Balboa. Now off the near side boards, up ahead there to Rupsoff. He'll jam it out. Now over to Brazil. Brazil now has it. He'll jab it on net. And a save made there by Samikoloff. And he will cover it up for a face-off. 51 seconds gone by here in the opening frame. It is a 2-0 Mudbugs lead. Face-off now to the right of Samikoloff. It'll be Witherspoon to try to win it, and he does. Back up top it goes now. On over to Peters. Quick shot. Hit the post with the shot from the far side. From the left point there was Miller, and it tipped on and it got the iron. Trying to hold on to it there is Peters. Peters throws it up ahead, trying to find Chirino's stick. Chirino now on over to Vizbelis. Back to Chirino, picked off. Now from the far corner, Witherspoon stays with it. Witherspoon now gets a body. He's still got the puck. Now gets hassled with. He's going to draw a penalty, and the Mudbugs are going to go right back on the power play. It'll be brought to you by Swepco, and they will get the power play unit back to work, led by Rich Perron. In the box is Berezowski. It is a 2-0 Mudbugs lead. Face off to the left of Samikoloff. As the Mudbugs get back to work. They had one power play opportunity wiped out on an abbreviated penalty. Holding is the call on Berezowski as the puck is sent down the length of the ice. Now rumbling in. Here comes Rupsoff. Rupsoff now behind the cage. He'll try to wheel it around. Now to the far corner it goes. Now played back up top, and the puck is intercepted there by Olsen, and Olsen will checker that puck all the way down the length of the ice. Couple of minutes gone by here in the DeFata and Associates LLC second. It's a 2-0 lead for Shreveport in Game 1 of the North American Hockey League Showcase. Here comes Rupsoff, skates in. Rupsoff thrown in front. Save made there by Samikoloff. Back up top now to Gockler. Gockler now sets it on over to, now to the right there. Over to Koklachev, a shot tipped on that. Ricocheted in front. Save made. Rebound chance. What an outstretched save made there by Samikoloff. He got his left pad on there just in the nick of time. Mudbugs were trying to jam it in. They had Smith in front along with Koklachev just pecking away at it. That's a good effort. Coach Soupy's got to like that. 1:02 gone by on the holding infraction on Berezowski. It'll be Witherspoon to take the face off from the right wing circle. Battle that, and taken away there by the Steel, and the Steel now will play it off the far side boards. Brazil's going to grab it, and they'll settle it down over to Miller. Miller, the sheriff, as they call him. comes up now, up the ice from the left side. Drop back pass thrown across there to Witherspoon. Witherspoon now will delve it in deep. He's got over Vizbelis. Vizbelis now does a little spinorama, shakes off Lindstrom. Now to the near corner it goes. Mudbugs stay with it, that's Smiley. Thrown back up top, kicked around, unable to handle it there is Brazil. Brazil will play it back. Over to Miller. Miller thrown up ahead off the stick of Witherspoon. Witherspoon's got Vizbelis with him. Thrown in front, trying to find the stick of Vizbelis. Now Vizbelis stays with it. Trying to throw it back up top. Intercepted there by Lindstrom. Lindstrom back the other way. Here he comes. A nice poke check there by the captain, Brazil. Good body positioning there by Witherspoon to get in his way. We are down to 3 seconds. That's going to do it for the power play. Mudbugs come up empty again. 0 for 2 on the man advantage. 3.5 gone by here in the second. Shreveport 2, Chippewa nothing. Pass now deflected. Try to find Smiley, stick too far. Olsen now throws it in deep. Francis now will just jam it back out to center. Now thrown up ahead there to Schmuel. Schmuel now on over to Dirks. Dirks comes in, quick wrister. Save made. Penalty coming up. It's a hooking call. That might be one that the Mudbugs had to take. It's going against the Pennsylvania native. That's Smiley. Penalty kill unit will get back to work. They have been very good to start the season. Big shout out to the McGees tuned in tonight. Glad to have CJ McGee and his family tuned in tonight. They still watch the games, follow the Mudbugs. Mr. Chris, Miss Allison, and the rest of the fine folks in the McGee household. So glad to have you with us. 2-0 lead. Hope CJ is doing well, as we know he is at Quinnipiac. Now off the near side boards. Thrown off the near side boards and down the length of the ice. Good clear there by Dickinson, who happened to be C.J. McGee's roommate back home last year. Chippewa has it. Schmuel off the far side boards. Mudbugs trying to clear it, and they will. And now taken there by Nattyshek, trying to take off with it. Now Schmuel has it. On over to his right. Pass broken up. Schmuel now has it from the far corner. Tried to work it up top. Now weeded around to the far half wall. And trying to get help there is Dickinson. He needs help. He gets help there from Peters. Dickinson now has it. Dickinson now seals it up along the corner. He'll just work off some more clock. Good job there by the Brighton, Michigan native. Just playing keep away. Worked around now to the near corner it goes. Played back to the left point. Chippewa having trouble setting it up, and the Mudbugs doing a great job of disrupting it. Right back out to center. Mudbugs will be able to take their time back in their own zone and wait and clear it down the length of the ice. That's a great shift. Long change period for both teams. Coach Soupy very ecstatic behind that bench right now. Boy, the Steel are taking their time. And they are killing off precious seconds of this power play. That cannot be good if you're Carter Foguth, the head coach of the Steel. He is not liking this lollygagging going around here from Chippewa. Now to the far corner it goes. Worked in deep along the near corner. Mudbugs trying to grab the puck. That's Brazil. Taken away there along that near corner there was Dorfman. Centering feed now taken away there by Procopio trying to grab it. Euler now has it. Euler now will throw it across there to Dorfman. Down to 5 seconds left. Dorfman from the near side thrown across. Quick shot. Point blank save made there by Balboa as he's able to get the shoulder on it. Boy, Dorfman tried to rip it through, and Balboa made a nice stop. Used his big Colorado frame to keep it out of the cage. Back to 5-on-5 hockey. 6 minutes gone by here in the second period. 2-0 lead. Mudbugs trying to add to it. Oh, that was Smiley off the high stick of Smith. We call him Smithers in the locker room. It went just wide. Thrown up ahead. Here come the Steel. Drop back pass through the slot. That's Olsen. Nice sandwich job there by Gockler and Smiley. And we got a whistle. Be sure to join the Claws Up Booster Club. Not too late to do that. Just give us a call at 318-636-7094. The Mudbugs will be taking on the New Jersey Titans tomorrow afternoon at 4. The pregame show will start at 3:50. Join us then. Face-off won there by the steal. It gets back out to center. Oh, boy, he touched it. That's going to be a high stick, and that face-off is going to go deep in the Chippewa zone. Mudbugs Hockey brought to you by Raisin Canes. Feed your hockey hunger. With Raisin Canes, that'll be our post-game show sponsor. You want to be sure to join us. I like a Caniac. Some 10 packs of Louisiana hot sauce. I call it Chet's Colossum sauce. It's good stuff. I could go for one right now if you ask me. Then again, the scout room had some delicious brisket for our pregame dinner. That was unbelievable. Big thanks to everybody at the NHL headquarters and the league for doing that. Now to the far side. Here comes Dirks. Dirks skates around the far corner. Quick wrister. Stick save made there by Balboa from the far circle. Thrown through the slot. Olsen a shot. Save made. Rebound chance. Rolled in front of Balboa. Pass picked off. Taken there by Gerard. Gerard off the far side boards. Up ahead. Trying to grab it there is Rupsov. Oh, right into the stick backs. Oh, a backhander save made there by Sam Mikolov as he got run over there by the Bear, Koklachev. Now from the high slot to the far corner goes. Quick shot tipped on there by Berezowski. Went wide of Balboa. And settling it down there is the Quebec City native. That's Gerard. He'll go to Gokler, the Georgia native. Up ahead there to Koklachev. He's the Russian native. Now back out to center. Intercepted, taken there by Gokler. Gokler now skates up. He's got Sherino with him. Sherino thrown in front. Taken away. Up ahead, transition. Here comes Kershaw. Kershaw from the high circle. Quick wrister. Sticked aside there by Balboa. From the far circle, back up top now. Quick wrister thrown in front. Off the stick of Witherspoon as it deflects into the near half wall. Ogle in pursuit. Backhander. Balboa didn't see it, and he made a nice stick save nonetheless. Now rimmed around to the near corner. Puck now. Jammed that. And the Mudbugs take the bouncing puck. They can't. Quick shot. It handcuffs Balboa. Did he score? They're saying no. Chippewa is arguing that it went past Balboa. He kind of got handcuffed behind the back, and he probably made one of the greatest saves I've ever seen along that near side post. And now Carter Foguth looking for an explanation. Right on the scene, though, the lead official said no. That's a heady move from the Steel to try to selly it. You got to start selling it if you think it went in. Boy, Balboa made one of those baseball behind-the-back glove stops. I don't know if he knew how he made that. I'm surprised his arm didn't break after that baby. Nice save there by the Spring, Colorado native. Thrown in front now. Big shout-out to the Balboas tuned in tonight. Miss and Mr. Balboa, glad to have you with us from Colorado Springs. Now back up top to Natty Shack. Natty Shack thrown in front. Oh, boy. Got a little too cute. One too many passes. Famulak now back out to center. Stopped there by Natty Shack. Now off the stick of Dorfman as the puck now goes in deep. And now we got a whistle. We got a penalty coming up. It's a roughing call, and it's going against the Toledo, Ohio native. That's Natty Shack. He looks a bit perplexed, but he will sit for 2, and the PK unit will get back to work. Good pace to this middle frame. A 2-0 Mudbugs lead. Chippewa thought they snuck one past Balboa. The official was on it. He said no. Stick around for our second intermission show. We'll talk to Billy Fetchko in our Bayou Blasters second intermission show. Now Dirks. Back up top the Black. Now over to Schmuel. Schmuel has it. Quick wrister. Oh, got atop the mask of Balboa, but he's able to fight it off. Now from the right point. Worked in deep there to Olsen. Olsen now has a quick shot. Hit the crossbar with the shot. The Steel have hit the post. They've hit the crossbar. They've not gotten any biscuits in. Now in front of the Steel bench. Thrown up ahead. Here's a chance. Drop back pass to Dickinson. Tic-tac-toe. Quick shot there by Procopio. Trying to jam it in past Sam Mikolov. And Sam Mikolov made the save. the brother of Dom, trying to get goal number 1 on this young season. That's a great effort from the Mudbugs, and what they're going to do is get a face-off deep in the steel zone with 1:22 left on Natty Shack's roughing infraction. And now we have a little bit of a problem to the right of Balboa. And this does not look good because they're going to take a little bit of a second or third thought on what might have beaten Balboa if it did. And Coach Soupy's heart just skipped a beat when he saw that huddle. Mudbugs have a bad history of these kind of review dealios. They don't win too many of these. They usually come up on the short end of the stick. I think they're owed a few from the past 3 years, and they say no goal. Okay. Well, Coach Soupy's like, well, we got one. It's a new year. Rich Perron can breathe a sigh of relief. Any goalie coach does not want any pucks beating them after a review, of course. Rich Perron, first-year associate head coach. He had his role from goalie coach to assistant coach, now to associate head coach. Worked in deep. That should be icing. They're not even going to be able to beat it. Now back up top now, Druskinis looking for the puck along the left point. 2-0 lead, almost midway through the second. Here comes Dorfman, quick shot through traffic, glove save, made there by Balboa. Nice save made there by Balboa, he'll hold on to it. 10-10 left here in the second. Mudbugs 2, Steel nothing. Be sure to join us for public skating at George's Pond. Check the various dates on mudbugshockey.com. Cheap rates for skating and skate rentals. 1 minute left now on Natty Shack's roughing infraction. Now to the near half wall it goes. Thrown, taken away there by Weber. Weber with a burst of speed. Here comes Weber, a ripper. And a blocker save made there by Sammy Koloff. Taken away, here come the steal. Back the other way they come. That's Dirks. Dirks trying to jam that puck ahead. Now taken back out to center. Black will scale it back, and we're down to 30 ticks left on Natty Shack's infraction. Good work from the PK unit again. Now saucering a pass that missed everybody. That should be icing, and Carter Foguth cannot believe it. That is a head scratcher. That's not the way you designed it, and that is something you never want to do, is ice the puck on the power play. Down to 27 seconds remaining now on this penalty kill, brought to you by First Choice Personnel. Now wheeled around to the near corner it goes. Picked up there by Dorfman. Dorfman up along the middle of the ice. Dorfman, quick shot there, blocked in front. Good job there by Gerard to get a body in front. Now to the far corner it goes. Natty Shack ready to get out of the box. Mudbugs trying to kill off the remainder of the seconds. Now they're going to wait. Natty Shack's out of the box. He should join the rush. And now taken away there by the steal. Intercepted there by Weber. Weber, good work now into the offensive zone as he's up on the top of Godovets. Now along to that near corner. Quick shot, tipped on. And Gockler was looking for goal number 2. Back the other way. Here comes Godovets. Taken away. Sherino looking up along the middle of the ice there to Vizbelis. Sherino now tries to get him front. Now along to the near corner. The steal now will be able to whack it out. Gockler on over to Sherino. He'll lay it up ahead there for his buddy Witherspoon. Witherspoon, a ripper. Off the stick of Sherino, went wide. Sherino now skates up around the horn he goes. Keeps it into the offensive zone. Now Gockler will work it in deep. He tried to lay it back there for Witherspoon. He does. Pass intercepted there by Godovets. Godovets has it, and Godovets will pop it into the Mudbug zone. Now off the near side boards, trying to chase after it. There is Sherino. Long shift for him. Taken away. Here comes Kirchhoff. Kirchhoff now from the high slot. Quick shot smothered up there by Balboa. And he will cover it up. Big shout out to the Smileys tuned in tonight. Glad to have them with us from Pennsylvania. And a big shout out to Ryan Dickinson's mom, Miss Shannon, tuned in tonight from Brighton, Michigan. I was able to say hi to Mr. Tom. I asked him where Miss Shannon was, and I said, better yet, I would have heard Miss Shannon by now if she were in the building. And everybody laughed and agreed that was the case. 7:56 to go here in the second. Glad to have the Dickinsons with us. Brazil now able to whirl it around the far side boards. All the way down the length of the ice into the steal zone it goes. Natty Shack was chasing after it. Now from the far half boards, taken back out to center. Now tied up a bit. A roller on net there by Hayes is stopped there by Balboa with 7:33 remaining here in the second. Now off the far side boards, and that one goes out of play. Two 2-0 lead for the Mudbugs. Now here come the Mudbugs. To my right. Kicked around a bit now. Now back along to the near side. Here's Berezowski. He'll bang it into the Mudbug zone along the near corner. 7:08 remaining here in the second. Now spit on over to the far side. Dickinson couldn't grab it, but he's able to use his stick around to disrupt the timing. Now Dirks spun around there to Berezowski. A shot smothered up there by Balboa. Now kicked along. Brazil trying to grab the rebound and get it out of trouble. As now Rubtsov able to rattle that puck all the way down. This is going to be icing on Shreveport. Coach Soupy does not like the skaters he has onto the ice now. He knows he's got a tired unit right now. I was wondering if he was going to try to draw up some kind of scheme to stall. Face off one there by Chippewa. You see a lot of coaches do a stick change, some kind of mask issue. You know, you try to figure out some way to stall so you can get some rest for those guys who are tired on the ice. It's an old heady move for most coaches. 6.5 to go here in the second. Now back up top to Kirchhoff. He'll work it in deep now to the far corner. Fetch goes in there. Now the puck is backhanded all the way out, and it comes out of the zone. Mudbugs win the face-off now along the near corner it goes. Worked in deep there by Smiley. Weber's going to grab it. Now along the inboard, Smiley's in there getting kind of peppered there by Black. Tied up along the wall of the steal zone. This is good work by the Mudbugs if they can get it out. They got some fresh skaters now with Peters waiting for the puck. Now along the near half wall. Sent around now behind the cage. Taken there by Moberg, and Moberg will mail it back out to center. Uh-oh. Taken there by Ludwig. Ludwig now drop back pass to Moberg. Bad pass. Intercepted there by Miller as he tried to get a cutting pass through the slot. Now Miller's got it. Miller now skates in. Drop back pass there to Vizbelis. Couldn't handle it. Ludwig steals it. Ludwig now will leak it back out to center, and Miller will settle it down and jab it back to his blue line. Now thrown up ahead there to Witherspoon. Witherspoon loses his stick. Now he's got to kick it around a bit. Sherino's there to help. Now taken away. Ludwig on the end of his shift. Ludwig running out of gas, throws it toward the net. It went wide. Now to the far side there. Witherspoon has it off the high glass. Now he'll just squeak it around the near side. Hammered at there by Chirino. Back out to center. Here comes Gockler. Laid back there for Visbelis. A shot from the near circle. It went wide. Now from the far side. Back out to center it goes. Taken away. Stumbling a bit there is Chirino. Chirino now gets his pocket picks. The Biscuit's got to come out of the zone. Mudbugs a little sloppy. Now taken there by Witherspoon. Witherspoon's got his roommate Chirino with him. Witherspoon now from the left point. Has it. Throws it. Across. Quick shot there by Gerard from the near circle. Went wide. Puck now is lobbed back out to center. Now Gerard has it up across center. Thrown up ahead there for Natty Shank. Intercepted there by Schmuel. Schmuel now trying to grab it. Taken away. Now up ahead there for Dirks. Dirks now skates in. Pocket pick. Mudbugs have it. Off the near side window. Back out to center. Spun around, and Natty Shack will be able to spin it and yank it in deep into the steel zone. And now Nichols has it. Nichols playing back up top. The Brazilo whacker. Pit tipped on just wide of Sammy Koloff. Played back. Dickinson will play it in deep along the near half wall. Here comes Natty Shack. A shot. Point blank glove save from the high slot. Played back up top now. Brazil, fanned on there by Francis. Puck was bouncing on him. Back the other way. Here comes Schmuel. Slowed down there by Dickinson. Played up ahead there to Natty Shack on the transition. Natty Shack's got some space. If he wants to hurry, he's at the end of his shift. Along to the near half wall he goes. Over to Brazil, waiting for it. He'll drop it off. Natty Shack couldn't grab it, and now Nichols was going to grab it. We got a penalty coming up. Penalty doors opening up for Chippewa, and it looks like it's a high sticking infraction, and it's going against Euler. I think. Nope, not Euler. Wait a minute. It is not Euler. It's Brendan Ogle. Mudbugs go right back on the Swepco power play. Face-off won there by Shreveport. Played back up top to Gockler. Gockler now in deep. Played back to Gockler. Gockler now delved across. Back to Gockler at the point. One-timer there by Koklachev. Stick save made there by Sammy Koloff. Koklachev has it from the near circle. Thrown across. There to Gerard. On over to Gockler. Gockler to Koklachev. Koklachev back to Gockler at the high slot. Now to Gerard through the slot. Cutting through was Smith. And the puck is intercepted. And the puck is just be able to rifle out into the Shreveport zone. Down to 1:20 left now on the Swepco power play. Forced in there by Rupsov. He's got it. Rupsov now from the near half wall to Koklachev. Koklachev waits, delved it in deep there, and Rupsov missed it. And off the near window, and Koklachev couldn't hold his own. Back out to center. Gockler, who's got a goal tonight. Koklachev, who's got a goal tonight. Both trying to get one more. Rupsov has it. He'll throw back to Gockler, and we'll settle things down. Down to 2:05 remaining. Mudbugs want to be smart with this, so they'll take it down and around their own net. Gockler now up across center. He'll lay it across there for Witherspoon. Witherspoon's got it. Witherspoon now from the near half wall. Over to Chirino. Dropped off there to Dickinson. Dickinson from the high circle. A shot. It gets the high glass. Miller now couldn't handle it. And the puck now worked back out to center. That's Moberg, and Moberg will work it in deep. Line change here for Chippewa. Played up ahead. Tipped on just wide as it goes into the near corner. Now worked around to the far side boards. Miller won't be able to grab it. Down to 12 seconds remaining. They'll have one last attack here. Miller now will skate up the ice. Throw it on over to Witherspoon to his right. Witherspoon will wait at the right point and work it in deep. Back to 5-on-5 hockey. They got some they had Miller camping out in front. Now chiseled that, kicked around the near half wall. Mudbugs still holding the zone for now. Can they hold the zone? And the puck now is jammed out of the zone. Down to a minute left here in the first, and Balboa says, I want to cover it up because I don't like Godovets all that much. Down to Down to 54 seconds remaining here in the second period. It's brought to you by DeFata and Associates. It is a 2-0 Mudbugs lead. Now off the near side boards. Euler back onto his far side. 40 seconds. Taken away there by Dirks. Dirks now up ahead there to Schmuel. Schmuel's got Olsen with him. Now to the near corner it goes. 2-0 lead. 30 seconds remaining. Here's a chance. Euler a drive. Smothered up there by Balboa. He will cover it up, pushing and shoving now as Dirks looking like he wanted to climb the tower. That was Peters. And Peters was having none of it. Mudbugs hockey brought to you by Generational Financial Advisors, a proud partner of Shreveport Mudbugs hockey. For more information on planning your life's needs from college to retirement, you can call Janice Watt at 318-219-4188 or log on to gfapartners.com. Secured Investment Advisory Services offered through Royal Alliance, Menra FINRA, SIPC, and Registered Investment Advisor. Generational Financial Advisors is a marketing name. Off the near side boards, taken away there by Druskinis. Now over to Kershaw. Kershaw played up ahead. Godovets comes in offsides. 13 seconds remaining here in the second. Boy, if you asked Coach Soupy if he would take a 2-0 lead going into the third of game one of this showcase, he would tell you he would gladly sign up for that. And barring anything out of the ordinary, that is what we're looking at. 2-0 Mudbugs. Oh, boy, pass got picked off. Here comes Nattyshak. Nattyshak skates in. He waits now. Quick shot there through traffic. Oh, boy, he had Francis in front looking for a redirect. Quick shot there by Peters. Smothered up there by Samikala. And that'll do it for the second period. The Mudbugs will take a 2-0 lead going into the third. And they've got to be happy. A nice period where they've controlled the tempo of play. We'll talk to Billy Fetchko after these messages. You're listening to Shreveport Mudbugs Hockey.
From diving lessons with certified trainers to gearing up in the proper dive gear, Scuba Ventures has just what you need to begin your diving adventures. Hey, it's Jordan Fader. Explore the underwater world with us. Whether you dream of seeing all the colorful fish of the sea or simply want to feel the rush of the open water, we can turn your dream into reality. Learn to dive and take trips with us to Cozumel, Curacao, and Roytan. We offer a full spectrum of underwater classes from scuba, snorkeling, open water diving, boat diving, and more. Call us now at 318-222-3483 or log on to scubaventures.com.
Janice Watt and General Financial Advisors are excited to support our 2019-2020 Shreveport Mudbugs hockey. Their experienced staff are ready to assist you with your tax, accounting, and financial needs from birth until retirement, including life insurance. Call Janice at 318-219-4188 and set up an appointment. Your consultation is free or log on to gfapartners.com. We are here for you. Go Mudbugs! Securities and investment advisory services offered through Royal Alliance Associates, Inc., member FINRA, SIPC, and registered investment advisor. Generational Financial Advisors is a marketing name.
Welcome back into the Bayou Blasters' second intermission show. Mudbugs here in the North American Hockey League Showcase of 2019. We're joined by one of my favorites, second-year Mudbug, Billy Fetchko. Fetchko, first of all, thanks for the time. We do appreciate it.
Yeah, no problem, Chet.
Just talk about your summer. Did you do anything differently as far as conditioning and getting ready for the season?
No, this year was the same as it's been the last couple summers, really getting after it in end of June, July, taking some family time, right when we get back home, just taking a couple weeks off. I think that's kind of crucial. But
did you do any kind of family vacations or anything?
We went to the lake house a couple times. I know my grandparents were out there. Me and my girlfriend went to Chicago, saw my grandparents out there, so it was a good time.
Then you were able to represent the NHL and the Mudbugs in going to Russia. Can you just talk about that whole process?
Yeah, it was a great experience. Thank you to the Null and Soupy and Mr. Scott for what they did. They put an unbelievable thing together for us, but the experience of going over there and getting to see the difference in the hockey and how those kids play and coming back and implementing things that we see over there, and I think it's going to change a little bit of how I play, and I think it was a really good experience.
Talk about like the teams you played and I guess the talent level. It must have been something that you were not used to.
Yeah, some of the teams over there were a little better than us, I think. The Finnish team and the Lokomotiv, which was the Russian team, were just two of probably some of the best hockey players I've ever seen. The speed and the overall skill and how they use the space on the ice, because they use Olympic ice over there. It was pretty surreal to watch.
You did a lot of, like, I guess you can say, some sightseeing in Russia. What was some of the coolest things you saw? Because it seemed like you spent quite a bit of time over there.
Yeah, I think the coolest thing we went to is the Kremlin.
Okay, what's that?
That's like the Russian government building.
Really? Okay.
And some of the stuff in there was really cool. Like, we had to get searched and everything to go in there, and they checked all our visas and our passports, and not a lot of people were in there, so I'm assuming it was a special privilege to go in there. And it was just unbelievable, the amount of money that's put into that building.
We're talking to Billy Fetchko here on the Bayou Blasters second intermission show. I know when you came to Shreveport, obviously I guess you can say, a little bit behind because you missed some time here because you were in Russia. Was it harder to kind of get back up to speed?
No, I don't think so. I think Soupy and Coach Rich have went over everything with me, and nothing really has changed from last year. And with the amount of time we had on the ice last year with the group, I think being able to just jump back in, it was pretty easy.
The goal you scored back in Russia, it was a wicked slap shot. We got that nickname, Slap Shot Billy. Talk about that goal, because I know you didn't forget about it.
Yeah, I kind of jumped on the ice because one of the guys missed his shift, and I just scrambled and jumped out there because we only had 4 on the ice. And next thing I know, the puck's in my feet and just kind of drove it to the slot and took a good shot, I guess, from the top of the circles.
How much do you practice your slap shot?
Not that much.
Really?
No, not a whole lot.
Kind of more of a natural thing?
Yeah, a lot of skating, not a lot of shooting in practice. So.
We're talking to Billy Fetchko here in the Bayou Blasters second intermission show. What's one thing that you feel like you need to get better on as far as your game is concerned?
My game, definitely skating. You can never be a good enough skater, I think. And probably a little bit of D-zone. A little more D-zone probably help me out a little bit.
Talking to Billy Fetchko. Fetch, talk about this year's chemistry. I mean, you've been here now for a little while, and last year's team was a little bit different than I think what this year's team has to offer. Have you noticed that as well?
Yeah, I think this year the attitude's a lot different than it was last year. I think this year there's more of a positive energy, and I tend to like that more. And I think this year the guys it's a great group of guys. I mean, I jumped in, a lot of new guys here, and they took me in right away, so the chemistry's been great so far.
You're back with the Whitakers. You're back with rooming with Davis Gockler. Is he, I guess, undeniably your best friend on the team?
Yeah, me, him, and Waltman are pretty close.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, me and my man.
And you like to give each other a lot of grief too?
Oh yeah, me and my man's Davis, we're always tight together. So.
There was a video that came out last year with you and Gockler. It had something to do with "It's Tricky" by Rum DMC. I've been asked if there is going to be a follow-up video this year.
Yes, there will be a follow-up video. We haven't figured out what it's going to be yet, but yes, we will make another one, Chet.
He wasn't too happy with that. How's it with the Whitakers? I know you were so close with them last year. They just gave birth to a baby son, Cameron, and I'm sure that's kind of cool to kind of be a part of that.
Yeah, the little guy's doing pretty good. He's a lot quieter than we both expected. And, I mean, we like having him around, and Landry and Katie are the same. They run around and hug on us, and
Loud.
Yeah, Landry loves to play hockey in the living room, so everything's good. Ross and Leslie are doing great. They're redoing their floors right now, so helped him out a little bit with that. But yeah, everything's going good so far.
You have your family here in for the showcase. Everybody knows your mom, her role in hockey. Does it ever change as far as the relationship you have with your mom? Because, I mean, she's so involved in hockey. Obviously, do you feel pressure or extra pressure to try to perform even that much better to impress her?
Honestly, no, because me and my mom have a different relationship with that. It's more of a me and her don't really talk about hockey that much. We're not super into the hockey when it comes to me. Obviously, I would like making them feel good, and they get to come see me. It's not often that they get to come down to Shreveport, so I'm playing good and performing in front of them is obviously a big part of it. But I don't think like me and my mom have any type of different relationship just because of the hockey.
You think about the Robertson Cup, and I've heard Rich Perron and Coach Soupy talk about it now. Is that something that's on your mind every day, or is that something that you just take a game at a time? Because there's people who have different approaches. There's some players who don't want to think about it now. There's some players that are always thinking about it. Where do you kind of stand in that procedure? Because that's the ultimate goal, and I think this team has got the build for it. I'm not going to say that they're going to be there, but they certainly got the makeup for it, it looks like.
Yeah, I agree with you. I'm more of a player. That's obviously the main goal. But I have like set goals throughout the year that I try to achieve. Whether it's something as silly as making my bed in the morning every day, or being early to the rink so I can do a couple extra push-ups here and there, just whatever it takes to achieve that main goal.
When hockey players talk about statistics, how much do you look at them like, oh, I got to score 25, 30 goals, I got to get 50 points in a year? Do you ever look at numbers in that certain way?
I think everybody does. I don't think that's necessarily like a milestone to have. I don't think a lot of guys on our team, especially on our team, really care that much. A lot of guys are really this year meant like for the team and want to do things, want to block shots, do the little things that really matter. I mean, obviously, yeah, scoring and having points makes you look good, but at the end of the day, like doing the good things and making sure you're doing everything you can for the team, like points are going to come to you that way.
Billy, they announced the captain, last week, and David Brazil gets the honor, and I think nobody in the locker room would argue that David Brazil deserves it. I mean, obviously there was a lot of great potential leaders on this team, but obviously Breezy getting it seems like it's like one of those match made in heavens. What was your impression when you heard about it?
Yeah, we all kind of figured it was going to be Breezy ever since the last season ended. He's always just been a positive, upbeat guy. He's always doing extra stuff. He's always helping the coaches. He's always doing the right things, and he's a big voice in the locker room. He's always saying stuff. He's always getting guys going. So I think it's a great thing for him and a great thing for us. So we have a good leader this year again.
That's Billy Fetchko of the Shreveport Mudbugs. Thanks for the time, and good luck the rest of the way.
Thank you, Chet.
We'll have more after these messages in the Bayou Blasters' second intermission show. You're listening to Shreveport Mudbugs Hockey. Welcome back into the third period. It is brought to you by Sterling Dental Center. My good friend Dr. Emil Janou and his awesome staff has your next dental checkup covered. Just call 318-688-1040. So glad to have you with us. 2-0 lead for the Mudbugs as they take it into the third. I want to thank all our billet families for everything they do. Dave Bergata and Casey Ryan and family. Zach and Jordan Choden family. Miss Livia Davis, Levi and Charlie Dew and family. Jordan and Lindsay Gamble, Jim Hacker, Miss Sue Hammock, Spencer and Candace Hardy and family. Brian and Kristen Hill and family. Ed and Jennifer Horton. Chuck Landry, Karen Mitchell and family. Martin and Carla Mueller. Scott and Karen Musket and family. Kyle and Paige Porter, Randy and Tanya Reeves. Miss Joanne Seaman, Don and Janice Watt and family, and Ross and Leslie Whitaker and family, for all being proud billets of the Shreveport Mudbugs. We couldn't do it without you. Mudbugs now take a 2-0 lead into the third. This is as beautiful as you would like it if you're Coach Soupy. Face-off one there by the Steel as they able to squeak it in to the Mudbug zone to my right. Now, quick shot there from the left point, deflected off the stick, and it goes out of play. That'll give us time to let us know that the Mudbugs are looking to go 3-0 for a second straight year. Gockler's goal is your State Farm drive of the game, by the way. For the best car insurance, give my main man Ben Tolis from State Farm a call at 318-688-1522. Davis Gockler, the State Farm drive of the game. With his first goal of the year, big shout out to the Gocklers. Tuning tonight from Georgia. Glad to have them with us. Glad to have number 4 get on the board. Now on the near half wall, still stuck in the Mudbug zone. 2-0 lead, 30 seconds gone by here in the third. Now thrown up ahead, back out to center. Now off the stick of Olsen, played up ahead, taking it there was Francis, and he missed everybody as that puck goes out of the zone. Now the captain, that's Brazil, he'll go fetch it down. Behind the cage of Balboa. He's got it. Now to the near side there to Francis. The Englander off the far side wall. Will carry him right on net. Sticked away there by Samyukulov. Now behind the cage of Samyukulov. Francis. Turnaround shot there by Witherspoon. Got deflected, missed the net. Now thrown up ahead too far there for Kershaw. And it's an icing call on the Steel. Haven't had very many big hits in this game, but your big hits are brought to you by Sterling Dental Center. Get your teeth checked by giving Mr. Dr. Emil Janou a call and his crew at 318-688-1040 or log on to sterlingdentalshreveport.com. Now back out to center it goes. Mudbugs chasing after it. They have it from the far circle. Trying to get through there was Witherspoon. Witherspoon now runs into a steal. Peters tries to hold the zone from the far side. Now back out to center. Here comes Lindstrom, a bouncing puck, just wide. Now thrown up ahead. Unable to be handled there by Sherino. Now off the stick of Godovets as it deflects into the Mudbug zone. Mudbugs 2, Steel 1. Steel nothing, rather. Now thrown in front. Quick shot goes wide. Another shot there, sealed up there by Balboa. 2-0 the lead in favor of Shreveport. Wines, fire, save made on a left point shot there by Michael Black. Big check there as Girard able to handle it. Back out to center. Sherino tries to get it up ahead there to Vizbelis. Kicked around a bit, and Miller will be able to just nudge it in to the Steel zone and come off for a line change. Now played up ahead there to Dorfman. Dorfman has it. Drop back there to Famulak. Famulak now flips it in along the near corner. Now played back up top. The Steel unable to hold the zone. That's Dempsey. Dempsey now will ding it into the Mudbug zone. Taken there by Weber. Weber will throw it across there for Procopio. Rather, that's Girard. Girard has it. He'll work it in deep. Now a backhander on the near side there by Weber, is stabbed aside there by Samikaloff. Now from the far corner, Fetchko fired back up top to his blue line. Quick shot there by Smiley, went wide. Now to the near half wall, Smiley will chase after it. He'll cycle it into the far corner, trying to find Weber's stick, and the puck now is just popped that, and down the length of the ice it goes, still able to get it clear. Mudbugs just seem to be one step ahead of Chippewa, but only hold a 2-0 lead. It's a dangerous lead in hockey. Dickinson worked in deep behind the cage of Samikaloff. Now along to the near side it goes. Skating up the ice. Stolen away there by Koklichev, who's got a goal tonight. Now he just lost his footing. He went down. Now he comes up along the left side, worked in deep. Smith's there. Smith now behind the cage there to Rupsov. Rupsov has it from the far corner. Rupsov now spins off his man. He stays with it down low. Taken away there by Schwab. Now to Brazil. Brazil along the near half wall. Battle at, intercepted there by Dirks. Dirks comes up across the blue line. Taken back, taken there by Rupsov. Rupsov skates in. Rupsov, drop back pass from the far circle. Quick wrister blocked in front. Played right back out to center. Sticked away there by Brazil. Off the far side boards behind Smith. Oh boy, what a check there. Level as Koklichev able to level his man. That was Druskinis who went down to the ground. Here comes Farthing along the right side. Taken away off the near side window over to Godovets. Godovets taken away, stolen away. Now off the stick of Natty Shack, taken there by the steal. Here comes Godovets, gains the blue line. Quick wrister, high save made there by Balboa, and he'll cover it up. And he's got it covered. And he'll come off for a whistle, stop it for a whistle. Saw the Fetchkos here tonight. Glad to have them with us. Big shout out to the Webers tuned in tonight from Pittsburgh. Miss Debbie, Mr. Ken, glad to have them with us. This faceoff will come to the left of Balboa. Faceoff, battle at, spun around, tied up there, won there by the steal. They have it along the near half wall. Taken there back up top now from the far circle. Quick wrister goes wide of Balboa, and it goes all the way out of the zone. Picking up there is Farthing. He's got it. Now off the near side boards, played up ahead. Bumped off the puck there was Moberg. Now to the far side it goes. Played there by Famulak, and Famulak will be able to muscle it into the Mudbug zone along that far corner. Now caromed up top it goes. Quick shot there by Famulak, went wide of Balboa. He might have got a piece of it. Now the Mudbugs grab it, played up ahead. Oh, just under the stick of Natty Shack, who only had one man to beat. Now to Miller. Miller back into his own zone, up across the half boards. Fired in there by Francis. He'll come off for a line change. Natty Shack goes into the forward. Fresh skaters here for Coach Soupy. 6 minutes gone by here in the third. It's a 2-0 lead for the Mudbugs. It's been that way since the 9:59 mark of the first. Off the stick of Gerard. Gockler, who's got a goal tonight, will go to the near corner. Played off the near side boards. Now Black off the high glass, able to keep it in. Now Gerard trying to get it out. Now Gerard off the near glass, cannot whack it out. Good third attempt up ahead there to Sherino. Sherino catches it. He wants to run with it. Drop back pass there to Witherspoon. Witherspoon stays with it. Now lost an edge on that puck, and it's taken away there by Black. Black now to the far corner it goes. Kind of stumbling a bit there is Gockler trying to grab it. Now the biscuit starting to get bounced around a bit. And it's taken there by the steal. They'll steal it away. Here comes Hayes. Hayes now gains the blue line from the right side. Try to get around Gerard. Good stick check there by the Quebec City native. Now to the far side it goes to Gockler. Gockler will whack it in to the Chippewa Steel zone. It was deflected on its way through, so no icing. Wholesale line change here for Coach Soupy. 12:40 remaining here in the third. Bugs 2, Steel nothing. Off the far side boards. Intercepted. They're now chasing after it is Gockler. Now Smiley's got it. Smiley now will sail it in there for Weber behind the cage. He'll wrap it around to the near corner there for Procopio. Procopio throws it in front. The Steel grab it, and it's up ahead. Here comes Olsen. Olsen now along the near corner. Now thrown back to Smiley. Smiley stays with it. Worked in deep now. Taken there by Druskinis. This pace very well for Mudbug hockey, but still a 2-0 lead. Dangerous. Farthing along that far corner. Good job there by Brazil to seal it up. He goes to the far corner now. Played up ahead to the middle there to Koklachev. Koklachev will carefully get the puck out of the zone to the far side. Puck just drubbed into the zone. Short shifts the rest of the way here for Coach Soupy. Down to 11.5 to go here in the third. Bugs 2, Steel nothing. Here comes Chippewa. Lindstrom's got it. Quick wrister. And a blocker save made there by Balboa. And it'll ricochet into the back of the netting. 11:26 remaining here in the third. Mudbugs 2, Steel nothing. Mudbugs hockey brought to you by Scuba Ventures. Learn to dive and take trips with them to Cozumel, Curacao, and Roatan. They offer a full spectrum of underwater classes from scuba snorkeling, open water diving, boat diving, and more. Give them a call now at 318-222-3483 or log on to scubaventures.com. Mudbugs have the New Jersey Titans tomorrow afternoon at 4 o'clock, 3:50 with the Landers Dodge Jeep Chrysler and Ram pregame show. Join us then. Face-off won there by Shreveport. Worked around the far side boards. Koklachev going to go chase it down. He's got it. He's got Smith with them. He's got Miller ahead. Miller puts it on net. Save made there by Samikhalov. And we got a whistle. The net comes off its mooring. Boy, what pursuit there by Miller as the trailer to try to punch that baby through. And I'm not sure why this faceoff's coming out of the zone. But it's outside the Chippewa zone. That's not normally the case. This is the last game of the night in this rink. 11:11 remaining here in the third. It's a 2-0 lead for the Bugs. Worked in deep there by Dorfman. Puck now slugged in to the Mudbug zone there by Dorfman. Now intercepted there by Francis. Francis now pitches it on over to Rupsaw, or rather Natty Shack, and Natty Shack will lob it in deep. Now worked around the far corner. Now brushed into the Mudbug zone there by Famulak. Now behind the cage of Balboa. To the near side it goes to Miller. Miller's got it. Gains the blue line. Stopped in his tracks. Slowed down now. To the far corner it goes. Now intercepted. The Mudbugs trying to grab it. That's Natty Shack getting his feet tangled up a bit. Mudbugs just slowing down the steal, and they're just wearing them out here in the third. This is a great roadside third period in a neutral venue. Sharino just pops it up into midair, and he'll go chase it down. He'll work it in behind the cage of Samikhalov. To the near corner, trying to find the stick of Vizbelis. Intercepted back the other way. Dirks a shot. It goes wide. Now it goes to the near corner it goes. Chasing after it there is Gadovets. He'll go around the far corner there to Farthing. Now back up top. Unable to be handled there by Dirks. Now from the far corner, trying to get it out there is Gerard. He'll squeak it on over to his partner, Gockler. Gockler now will chisel it back out to center. Taken there by Dirks. Up ahead there to Gadovets. They got some numbers. Back the other way. Quick shot there by Hayes. Save made. Rebound chance. Balboa keeps it out, and the net comes off its mooring. Boy, Balboa's been magnificent tonight with 9:22 to go in the third. Mudbugs 2, Steel nothing. Balboa got run over. He appears to be okay. Corey O'Brien, always an interested spectator, the lead athletic trainer for the Mudbugs. Mason Balboa, who was awfully good on Friday, is duplicating a very similar effort tonight. Face off to the right of Balboa. One there by the steal, quick shot. And it gets deflected into the back netting. .9:19 remaining here in the third. Mudbugs 2, Steel nothing. Now rimmed around the near side boards. Fetchko going to try to flip it out. They can't. Steel have it now. Thrown in front. That puck's going to go all the way down. Fetchko's going to go chase it down. Carefully, Samikhalov goes to his right. Taken away there by Smiley. Smiley throws it off the stick of Fetchko. Oh, Weber had a chance. If he was able to get around one D-man, he had Fetchko cutting through the slot. All alone. Back out to center. Now taken back there by the steal. Druskinis off the far side boards. Now thrown ahead. Off the near side boards. Over to Hayes, too far for him, and that's going to be icing on Chippewa. 8:36 remaining here in the third. Shreveport 2, Chippewa nothing. Chippewa has made some efforts here and there to try to chip away at that deficit, and really Balboa and this Mudbugs team has been able to seal up every gap. They have been one step ahead, it seems, but they've got to add to that scoring department. Quick shot there. Oh, it goes behind Samikhalov, and they score! What a fluky bounce off the pad of Samikhalov, and it goes into the back of the net. The Mudbugs lead 3-0. The Sheriff, Sam Miller, able to deliver a big blow here in the third. 3-0 Shreveport. That was a fluky bounce, and it turns into excessive good fortune for Shreveport. Time of the goal, 11:29, 3-0 Bugs. Quick shot blocked. And back the other way they go. Boy, that one handcuffs Samikhalov. Sam Miller gets the goal. And it is his first goal of the year. Well, that's a big one because now the ladder to climb for Chippewa has just gotten that much more steeper. Up across center, now whacked in there by Koklachev. Mudbugs have a 3-0 lead, and they are now 7.5 away from going 3-0 on the year for a second straight year. Off the far side boards, Koklachev's pass gone awry. Now through the slot. Now a quick shot deflected just wide. Now taken away there by Nichols. Now worked in deep. Now Chippewa lugs it back out to center. Here comes Number 15, that's Druskinis, just wide of Balboa. Now up along the left point. 6:08 remaining here in the third. 3-0 lead for the Bugs. And here comes Smiley off the near side boards. 3-0 lead for the Bugs. Along the end boards. Trying to chase it down there was Dickinson. Now pass just too far there for Weber. Brazil going to put it on net. Oh, he tried to find the stick of Procopio. And that puck just deflected out of play. Face-off won there by Chippewa. Played off the near side boards. Too far there for Hayes. Now Brazil falls down. Powered out of the zone there by Witherspoon all the way down. Vizbelis now grabs it. Vizbelis thrown to the far circle. Dickinson thrown in front. Oh, he had Vizbelis right at the doorstep. Winds. Brazil fires just wide. Brazil had a lot of muster on that baby. Now along to the near corner it goes. Mudbugs stay with it. And the puck played back out to center. Brazil going to control the tempo of this game. He'll collar it in. Down to 5 minutes to go here in the third. Sent into the Chippewa zone. Now played up ahead there to Hayes. Hayes trying to get around Miller. Miller said, Whoa, blowing a tire along the half boards. There is Witherspoon. Puck now cleared and dumped into the Mudbug zone. Miller now has it. Miller trying to spin off a man that was Black. Now whipped around the far side boards all the way down. Should be icing on Shreveport, and it will be. Quick wrister tipped on net. Stick save made there by Balboa. Off the point there from Euler. Down to 4.5 to go here in the third. Now all the way down into the Chippewa zone. Rupsov's got it. Down to 4:10 left. Now to Smith. Smith has it. Smith waits. Smith the wrister. Oh, boy. Got the back of the netting. He was trying to squeak one through. Down to 4:03 now remaining. That puck deflected and out of play. Now worked into the Chippewa zone. Rimmed around to the far corner. Mudbugs stay with it. Down to 3:50 remaining here in the third. Now behind the cage. Natty Shack couldn't grab it. Off the near side boards. Oh, tipped on net. That might have been a high stick. That one's going to be touched up, and this faceoff will come out of the zone. Face off now to the right of Balboa. Battling for it there is Chippewa. They got it along the far side there to Schmuel. Now back to the point. Now behind the cage of Balboa. Taken there by Gockler. Now worked around to the near corner. Uh-oh, this puck deflects out of play. And that one's going to get the back of the netting. It is now down to 3:13 remaining here in the third. The Mudbugs 3, the Steel nothing. Smith to the far side as the puck now skitters on net from Dickinson's shot, and it's steered aside there by Samikaloff. Back out to center it goes. Moberg works it in deep. Famulak has it. Now to the far corner it goes there to Dorfman. Now behind the cage of Balboa. Dickinson along the near corner. Stopped there by Smith. Smith now stays with it. Big shout out to the Smiths tuned in from Anchorage, Alaska. Here comes Rubtsov on a break. Rubtsov a backhander and a nice stick save made. Oh boy. Oh, there was an open shelf there along that near side. Back up top to Brazil. Brazil now to Dickinson. Now from the high slot there to Koklachev. Koklachev skates. What shot save made there by Samikaloff. Oh, Koklachev trying to put the old icing on the cake. And Samikaloff did not like icing. Now off the near side boards. Brazil back out to center. Dickinson gets thrown hard into the boards. There by Dorfman. And we got a whistle. We got a whistle after initial face-off. Looks like an illegal face-off. Face-off won there by the Mudbugs. Chirino kind of fumbles it around a bit. Down to 2 minutes left here in the third. Played up ahead. Off the stick. Look out. A couple of scouts to my left almost took a head off. That puck went way up into the stands. Three 3-0 lead for the Mudbugs. Face-off won there by Shreveport. Back out to center. Puck now gets golfed right out to my left near corner, and we'll do it again. Down to 1:40 remaining now in the third. Now whirled in, down to 90 seconds remaining here in the third. In deep into the Chippewa zone. Now played back out to center. Mudbugs now will send it in deep. Samikaloff will stop it. 1 minute left there in regulation. Whipped around now to the far half wall. 3-0 lead for Shreveport. The game very much in hand. It's been controlled by the Mudbugs. Natty Shack has it. Natty Shack waits, gets hauled down along that far corner. 45 seconds. Played up ahead off the far side boards in deep. Gockler now will just wick it around now to the near corner, down to 38 seconds. Now just hammered but not out. Off the stick save made. Rebound chance. Balboa's got it. With 28 seconds remaining, Balboa and the Mudbugs have a 3-0 lead. Bearing any kind of miracle, the Mudbugs are going to go 3-0 going into tomorrow afternoon's affair against New Jersey. The same mark they had last year. Started out the year 3-0. Farthing now has it. 20 seconds left. Now whipped around the far half wall. Smiley will softly love tap it back out the center. Now played in deep. Weber couldn't grab it. 10 seconds left. Now in front of the cage. Up ahead there to Hayes. 5 seconds. Hayes now, one last chance. Stopped there by Brazil. 2 seconds. The Mudbugs win! Mudbugs win, and the Mudbugs win. Claws up! They're 3-0 on the year. Back-to-back shutouts for Mason Balboa. And what a special moment for Mason Balboa. He did it all. He stopped them all. And the Mudbugs will move on to a 3-0 mark going into tomorrow afternoon's game against New Jersey. Great start to this 2019-2020 campaign. Stick around for the Raising Cane's postgame show. The Mudbugs are 3-0. You're listening to Shreveport Mudbugs Hockey.
Hey, this is Chet Yoder, voice of the Mudbugs. DeFada and Associates Investigative and Risk Analysis Services has been conducting professional private investigations for over 20 years. They offer a full range of services to both individuals and businesses. Whether you need an investigator for a personal matter like a child custody case or you suspect an internal theft problem with your business, DeFada and Associates has the experience, training, and knowledge to get you the information you need. Call Jerry today at 318-635-9944 to talk about your case or visit them online at defadapi.com.
The Robertson Cup champion Shreveport Mudbugs know big goals lead to big wins. That's why State Farm agent Ben Tolis and his State Farm team are here to help you score a big goal with your home and auto insurance. It's a great call that saves you time and money. So go score the winning goal and score savings by combining your home and auto. It's just another way we're here to help your life go right. Call State Farm agent Ben Tolis today at 318-688-1522. That's 318-688-1522.
Welcome back into the Raising Cane's postgame show. 3-0 win for the Mudbugs, and what a night it was for Mudbugs hockey. They started off strong, and they were able to continue and really control the pace of tonight's game. Timofey Koklachev got it started with a great pass from Anton Rupsov at 3:59. The Mudbugs went up 1-0. They build off that at 9:55 when Davis Gockler put a ripper on net, his first goal of the year, and the Georgia native made the Mudbugs a 2-0 lead. Anton Rupsov picked up his second assist of the night. Then in the third period, the score stayed the same. It was 2-0, kind of a ho-hum affair, but the Mudbugs took care of business. Sam Miller, one of the flukiest goals you'll ever see, threw it at the net. It flipped over the back of Samikhalov, and it somehow weeded its way past Samikhalov for the third goal for the Mudbugs, and they were up 3-0, and they were well on their way to a win. And the most important thing was Mason Balboa, 27 saves in picking up his second shutout. Back-to-back shutouts for Balboa, a guy who's been challenged really all last year coming into this preseason. They were wondering how good he was going to be, and boy, he was able to turn in a magnificent effort. Mason Balboa picks up the win. He's 2-0 on the year. The Mudbugs now have 6 points. They're in first place in the South Division. Join us tomorrow afternoon. The Mudbugs will take on the New Jersey Titans for a 4 p.m. puck drop, 3:50 with the Landers, Dodge, Jeep, Chrysler, and Ram pregame show. Your tonight's Scuba Ventures 3 stars of the game are as follows. Number 3, I'm going to give to Anton Rupsov. Couple of assists. He was dynamite. He's our 3rd star. Number 2 star, Sam Miller, I thought played a fantastic game. He got a goal for it as well. And our number 1 star, Mason Balboa, 27 saves. He picks up his 2nd straight shutout. I'm Chet Yoder signing off here from the Schwann Super Rink in Blaine, Minnesota. That's been your Raising Cane's postgame show. The final score, the Mudbugs 3, the Chippewa Steel 0. Thanks to our sponsors, partners, fans for all tuning in to tonight's broadcast. Until next time, have a good night and a better tomorrow. As you've been listening to Shreveport Mudbugs Hockey, have a good night and a better tomorrow. And as always, claws up.
Shreveport Mudbugs Hockey has been brought to you by Landers, Dodge, Jeep, Chrysler, and Ram, Raising Cane's, Generational Financial Advisors, Scuba Ventures, DeFada and Associates, LLC, State Farm, Sterling Dental Center, and Brookshire's Food and Pharmacy. Thank you for listening to Shreveport Mudbugs Hockey. Until next time, claws up!